Our second edition of the Rico White Show, brought to you by, obviously, Anniston's Kia of Anniston, Oxford. Coach, you opened up with a very tough game last week with Walter Welborn, inter-county rivalry. Knew it was going to be a tough game, but Jay Money took the opening kick back to the house, kind of set the tone for the game. Ultimately went on to win 52-18 versus a very good team. Take us back to last Friday night, how it transpired into your words.
Well, they kicked off and we received, and Jay Money set the tone by scoring. One thing we had said the last few years we played, where we started out slow, and it take a long time to really get going. But this year we started out fast with that kickoff return, and then defense came out. They gave up a big play, a big explosive play, and we came back and we scored on an explosive play. Cam Sandler about a 6 to 7 yard run. So it just went back and forth. We had a lot of explosive plays, which was good. But, you want to see more consistency. But Friday night, we took it.
Now, Coach, speaking of explosive plays, Malachi Taylor had, 227 yards, multiple touchdowns?
Yes, sir.
Talk about his play and then turn right back around and talk about that offensive line who was making those things happen for him.
Yes, Taylor is probably pound for pound one of the toughest running backs you'll face. And he did an excellent job of really seeing the holes and seeing what the offensive line was doing. He set his blocks up well. And up front, that line we have, Raquez McEldred, our center. Well, the smallest guy out there, our center, but he's the toughest guy.
He's got some dog in it.
Yes, sir. So he got his dog. He's the core of it. And Darius and Miami and Stephon, those guys really wanted to come out and prove a point. We stuck Jones at tight end. Those guys came out and wanted to prove that we can block and run the football, which I told you, if we're going to win, we got to run the football. And they showed Friday night that we can run it.
Because everybody knows you guys are going to play good defense, so when you're running the ball, you start demoralizing teams, start taking over the clock, and then the next thing you know, you're up multiple touchdowns. It's going to be hard to come from behind when you're running the ball like you guys do.
Absolutely. It was, and then the second half, it got wet. It started raining a little bit, so the running game really worked in our benefit. So, like I said, we really set the tone at running the ball, and hopefully they just keep it up.
Now, Coach, talk about the play of Cam. He's steadily gotten better. Seems like each snap, each year. You said he had an explosive play in this game. Having a guy like that the whole playbook's open up to now. Y'all,
yes.
There's nothing that's going to surprise him if y'all call it.
Absolutely.
How important is that, having a guy like that to lead this team his senior year?
Well, it's very important because next to the head coach or the offensive coordinator is the quarterback. And Cam is really a coach on the field.
That's right.
The game done slowed down for him. When he first started playing quarterback, everything was 100 miles per hour. But he has slowed down, and he take it all in, and he make plays, and even made checks Friday night. I was shocked at that. I was like, what you doing? But he made checks and everything, which was good checks. So I was very proud of him.
He's got to be comfortable to do that.
Absolutely, with me anyway.
But the beautiful part is it's working in sync with that offensive line, and it's all coming together at the right time. You have multiple ball carriers and receivers you can go to.
Yes.
Let's talk about their receiving core a little bit and what they look like the other night.
I'm proud of them as far as blocking.
That's right.
Normally young kids, they want the ball.
That's right.
They ain't getting the ball. They this grown don't want to block. But our guys really stepped up and they blocked, and they praised Malachi for running hard. And there was just a lot of positive influence, great atmosphere, teamwork, and like I said, we're gonna need that down the line when we face adversity.
That's right.
It take that. Sometimes you gotta know what your gift is and do it. And Friday night, their gift was blocking.
That's right. And for years and years, a staple of this Anniston program has been that defense. Let's talk about their performance last week, because you knew they had a veteran quarterback that was coming in that is very hard to defend. He had a ton of playmakers back, and you're always going to get a tough physical team when you play against Coach Smith at Welborn. Talk about that defense and their performance.
Biggest thing, I can't single out one player. If I had to, it would be Jay Money. Jay Money always screaming, lock in, lock in, lock in. And our defense was locked in. Even though we gave up a few plays, he kept telling, hey, we got to lock in. We got to lock in. He reminded everyone. And the defensive front, Coach Ball, great job with them. Linebackers, Coach Kidd and Coach Robinson and Coach Duncan. And those guys did a great job. And Coach Blair oversee everything. And they did a good job of really getting it going. So I'm proud of the defense. And if we're going to make the run we want to run, we got to have a little more production out. We can't give up big plays.
No doubt about it. Now, Coach, you're playing Villa Rica this week, correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you got to watch film on them? What should the fans know about Villa Rica going into this game?
Villa Rica is similar to Weber, but they probably bigger and faster. They went to the semifinals last year, so and it's a Georgia team. So we was looking at.
That ain't voted too good for us in the state here lately.
Yeah. We looked at scores last Friday, and every team went to Georgia. We came up kind of short.
Yeah.
So we got our hands full, but it's good for our team.
That's
for
right.
what we trying to build. We want that competition. That's what we're looking for. So we gonna face an explosive team Friday night, and hopefully we'll play lights out.
Coach, let me ask you this: how does travel look different? They're an hour ahead. It's a little bit obviously a different atmosphere. Travel's gonna come into play. What's Friday going to look like for you guys?
It'll be routine for us.
Gotcha.
They have to make a little adjustment, and as far as time wise for them, they're on Eastern time, we're on Central Standard. But then next year it'll be our turn to make the adjustment. So
y'all doing home and home.
Home and home. So I think things will go well, and they'll make the adjustment. Hey, Coach Barrow, they got a good program. He's doing a good job over there, and we got our hands full.
And Coach, let me ask you this: just your final thoughts after seeing the film on Villa Rica and the film you just played against Welborn. Just thoughts of where you're at right now as a program. I know obviously the old cliche is the most growth you're going to get is between week 1 and week 2, but just your overall assessment.
Overall, Villa Rica, they're a good program, good team, sound, and I think they play with a chip on their shoulder. I saw a lot of energy from their guys. Not only do I watch the guys on the field, I watch the sideline. So they have a lot of energy, and it's going to be a tough game with them. But as far as Anniston, we just got to do what we do. It's come out and play, be sound, and remember what we was trying to accomplish. I've been hopping on discipline all year, and that's part of it. We stay disciplined, I think we'll do well.
And before I let you go, I got to go spend the night with Juice Johnson last week. Went to the state media days for the state and stayed at his house the night before. Then he killed me the next morning in workout. And he told me to tell you what's up, and he said, y'all take it easy on everybody because y'all are in the South now.
Absolutely. We got our hands full either way, whether north or south. But we're just going to take care of what we're doing and stay focused.
All right, Coach, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
Good luck. Dogs on 3.
All right, there you go. Go Dogs.